It's showtime! Hey, all my MH believers, how are you? So good to be here. So, it's such a special edition because it's all about mommies. We're going to talk about Mother's Day, what you guys have gotten for your mommy in the past. Um, and also, we're going to talk about things that I personally know as a beauty expert women like, moms like, right? They want to stop aging in its tracks. Everything they can do to slow down the aging process is what they like, right? You can get them other things, of course, but listen, a woman and man's really best friend is skincare, or at least it should be. So today's broadcast is brought to you by My Skincare Organics. If you guys have never tried My Skincare Organics, it really is just your skincare essentials. There are some people that when I sit them in my chair and I am trying to have a discussion with them about their skincare and about their self care and what they use, it's like, I use this sometimes, I use that sometimes. It's never regimented. And so I just want to, you know, tell you guys how important it is to have a regimen to make sure that we are consistent and make sure we're using something that at the very least cleanses and conditions the skin, right? You don't have to have a 5-step regimen as long as you have something that thoroughly cleanses your skin, especially during this time, right? Although our hands are the part of our body that touches most things, there still are environmental things that get on our face and arms and parts of our bodies that do not physically touch things. So we want to make sure that we are cleansing them just as well and conditioning them just as well as our hands. So My Skincare Organics helps, I think, every demographic, men, women, teenagers, really be able to pinpoint what is good for their skin, right? A lot of people just do not know, hey, I have this type of skin or I have this type of skin. Well, you may need, more than one product. You may need more than 2 or 3 products. But as long as you have a good regiment down, I think you would be good. You would be good with this line. It also is something natural. It's something that is not overactive. It's just a basic skincare line. We do have an advanced line as well, which is what we're going to get into in a few seconds. And that's the line that's in all of our spas. So, anyway, let's chat. Let's chat about Mother's Day. What are you going to get your mommy for Mommy's Day? I got my mom last year. I got her, you know, my mom has never been a big brand label type person. Ever, ever, ever. So you can just forget about that. She's not going to be like, oh, I want these shoes, I want this purse, I want this bag, I want this. Never. She has never in my 38 years of living been that way. So I've always gotten my mom trinkets because she does interior design or did interior design and she really loved trinkets like around the home, like home goods. So I would always, me and my sister and I would always do crystal trinkets for her. And she has a collection of all of her crystal trinkets and she loves roses. I think all women love flowers or roses, flowers of some sort. Even if they say they don't, they're not saying that, it's the thought that counts, right? And so of course I got her crystal, I got her roses. That's really all. It's really the thought. It's you know who is giving it to her that she is in tune with and tapped into and appreciate um, about the gift. It's not how much the gift costs. So, and of course, she now is a My Skincare or Organics girl. She always was very natural. That is also the impetus and the reasoning behind me creating this line. Um, of course, with other amazing plastic surgeons and other amazing chemists and toxicologists that assisted in creating this line with me. But my mom was a very natural girl. She never wore a ton of makeup. She never did a lot of things to her skin. She always cleansed, toned, and did a mask. Every Sunday before our, religious meeting, she would always do her cleanse, tone, and her natural mask. She did a natural mask. She did egg yolks and oatmeal. Egg yolks and oatmeal, which is crazy because now one of my masks have albumin, which is what the chemical or the compound that egg yolks have in it. And albumin helps to tighten the skin. So, these our moms just they were always before their time, right? They always knew what to do. So, and of course, oatmeal is an amazing skin conditioning. She also used it as a scrub. She scrubbed her face. So again, that was part of the reason for me wanting to create an organic skin line. Was growing up with a granola mother, a mother that was very holistic and very organic herself. So, so what did you get for your mom last year? Let's see. Love you guys. Love you guys. So again, crystal and roses. That's what I got my mom. So let's get into this live, you guys. I want to talk about skincare. Okay. The topic was get an A. How to get an A this Mother's Day, and the A refers to some of the important A's of organic chemistry. Some of the important A's of organic chemistry. Okay. It's so important that we know what is in our products. We live in a time where a person, be it the famous or someone that just their video went viral. We live in a time where people just kind of jump on the bandwagon. They impulse buy. They don't really know what they're buying. Then they do a horrible review, or then they do a scathing report, or then they do, so it's like, okay, I would rather spend my money, waste my time using the product, buying the product, than being proactive and doing the research myself. So that's the day and age that we live in. What I want to do is hopefully bring a more educated perspective to skincare for everyone, because all the products that I will be featuring are for all skin types. So let's talk about the A's of organic chemistry. The first A that we're going to talk about is AHAs. Okay, I know you guys have heard of AHAs before, right? I know you've heard of alpha hydroxy acids. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. A lot of people are like, acid? Wait a minute. It's not that type of acid. It is natural. They are natural organic fruit acids. Okay. And so let's talk about some of them. Let's talk about when we talk about AHAs, it's a group. It's not just one. So if you ever see a product that says AHAs, that means that it's a group of fruit, naturally reoccurring fruit acids in certain fruits. Okay. So let's talk about it. Your first one is your malic acid. Okay. Malic comes from apples. Okay. The second one is your tartaric acid. Tartaric comes from grapes. Your third acid is malic, tartaric, glycolic. Glycolic comes from sugarcane. Let me make sure I'm right. Yes. Sugarcane is, of course, a sugar acid, right? So what these things help to do is slough off the skin. They help to renew and regenerate the skin. Okay. So, and it's a natural sloughing off of the skin, right? It's not a manual scrub. Older skin, more mature skin. Ooh, I shouldn't say older. Some people say they don't mind older. Mature skin. Let's say mature. Mature skin needs AHAs. Okay? Mature skin needs AHAs to gently dissolve that substance that binds dead skin and creates wrinkles, right? When we see our mom or a grandmom or a friend that is of mature age, what do we see? We see some, fine lines in certain areas. And what this helps to do is it helps to take off that dead skin so that whatever serums or lotions or potions or whatever that you're using afterwards, it absorbs better. Does that make sense? So you can't get a proper absorption of your $300 cream that you buy from Neiman's, right? If you have a layer of dead skin on your face. Okay. So it helps to smooth those wrinkles by taking off that dead skin. It helps to also resurface the skin so that crepey, textured skin, when you use these alpha hydroxy fruit acids along with certain moisturizers, it's going to help to resurface the skin. Okay. And so as you age, that really is the most important thing is skin cell turnover. So this is the resurfacing potion. Okay. You guys see that? Resurfacing potion. So this has your AHAs. This has, oh, I forgot citric too. Citric acid. We know what citric acid is from. Citric acid is from lemons and limes and oranges. Okay. So those are the group of acids. Okay. This also has aloe. That's another A. I don't think I put that one on there. That's another A. So this has your AHA and your aloe to smooth, condition, moisturize, invigorate, removes the appearance of that surface dry skin. Okay, you guys? It removes that surface dry, dehydrated looking skin. Okay? So that is what your resurfacing potion is. This is your AHA. This is what must be in your toner. But I kind of started backwards. Cleanser. Clean skin will be dependent on whether or not your products will absorb. Okay? So this is your exfoliating gel cleanser. This is the exfoliating gel cleanser. So this is the powerhouse, you guys. This has your AHA and your BHA. Next week, we're going to talk about what a BHA is. But just know it's a natural acid. It's a natural organic acid. Okay? Again, your AHAs. This also has licorice, kojic. These are things that help to brighten the skin. So instead of using a manual exfoliator, you guys, okay, instead of using some of those things that have walnut grounds in them, walnut shell grounds in them, and things that feel abrasive or it's like sand, this is what you need. You need something that's going to gently slough and lift that dead skin, especially mature skin. Okay? Mature skin, you need to be more gentle with. Okay? This has your AHA and BHA. And it also has hyaluronic. I know we've all heard of hyaluronic. It holds 1,000 times its weight in water. Okay? So you're getting something that is going to regenerate the skin and hydrate the skin. Okay? So you're going to exfoliate, getting all the nastiness off, then you're going to hydrate. Then you're going to use your resurfacing potion. Powerhouse, you guys. Synergy. Skincare synergy. Okay? When we talk about synergy, we are talking about products that are created to work together. Right? So we're talking about a product that they both have the alpha hydroxy fruit acids, right? So you have something that you wash off, right? You use, it's working in action while you're doing it, right? And your skin is like, I like that. I might want a little bit more of that. Then you get a little bit more with the resurfacing. Does that make sense? So it's a synergy. It's made to work together. They are made to, continue working. These ingredients continue working after you have used them. Okay? They continue working after you have used them. All right? So, one, two, cleanse, tone. Bam, bam. And what do they have? Your AHAs. Your AHAs. All right? Hey, Andrea. Andrea is the spa manager at one of the spas that my product is in. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. Sloth, sloth off. No, it's sloth. Slough off, right? You're sloughing off the skin. Sloughing, slough off the skin. Now you can do it in a slow motion. Slough. You can slough it off. But these products slough it off. Okay? Sloughing just means to dissolve. Okay? Sloughing means to dissolve or emulsify or exfoliate. All right? These two. Next, we have, oh my God, peptides. Now, I know you guys have heard of peptides, right? But some people just know that they're good for the skin. They don't know what they are. Okay? So we have a peptide that is skin loving and it is specifically for mature skin. Okay? It's specifically for mature skin. All right? And it's called agariline. Okay? Agariline peptide. Okay? What is a peptide? A peptide is amino acids, a chain of protein. Okay? And what do we know protein is? A building block. Okay? Protein, amino acids are building blocks. All right? So when we talk about agariline peptide, it is a hexapeptide, meaning it is a number of these peptides that are working together, right? We talk about synergy, right? Skincare synergy. These peptides work together as building blocks to rebuild the skin, okay? This particular one that we're talking about, the agariline peptide, it actually is called Botox in a bottle, okay? So if you guys Google Botox in a bottle, you will see this is the peptide that pops up. Agariline peptide is the peptide that's always going to pop up, okay? Because what it does the same thing that Botox does. It relaxes the muscles, okay? It sends these messages to your brain to relax that muscle contraction. Remember, our skin is an organ. Our skin is an organ. It's not just, covering our muscles and our bones, okay? Our skin is an organ. So it helps to relax facial expressions that add wrinkles to our face, right? It helps that skin to bounce back after we've made a facial expression, okay? You put it on all your wrinkles, your nasolabial folds, your eyes, crow's feet, nasolabial folds, this area, jaw area, okay? That's where you would put your argiline, your neck, wrinkly neck, okay? We don't want that. So we want to use products with peptides in them when we're talking about anti-aging, fine lines, premature aging, right? I've seen some clients in their 30s, and I'm like, girl or boy, you are aging at a rate that, when you in 10 years, you are going to be looking much older than what you are, than what you appear. So, peptide, that's what you need, all right? So, a agariline peptide, it's a hexapeptide. It relaxes the wrinkles. It's known as Botox in a bottle, and it just gives the all-around appearance of smoother skin. Forehead line, your crow's feet around your line, your nasolabial fold. Okay, so remember, we need peptides. So that's another A. Okay, a agariline peptide, and that. Oh, I didn't tell you the product. Your eye cream. Okay, so this is product number 3. So after you guys use your cleanser, your toner, you go to your eye cream. Okay. Now listen, this is the way I do my skincare. I like to use my eye cream first because I don't rub it in. I don't rub it in. You pat, 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 tap, 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 stipple, 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 stipple. And you have to say that while doing it, or you won't see any results. Okay? So make sure that you're doing this, and then you leave a sheer layer on, and you do your other serums and your products. Okay? So you're basically giving this product time to absorb into your skin before you put on your makeup products. Does that make sense? So that's why I use my eye cream first. Okay? So this has your arginine peptide or agariline peptide. Okay? This has your peptide. So think of, again, relaxing wrinkles, no more wrinkles. Okay? Your cellular renewal serum. So this is a bestseller. Okay? This is a bestseller. This is the product that is going to do exactly what it says it does. Okay? This has the peptide in it. And it also has, and it feels, oh my God, it feels like silk is being put on your skin, you guys. It feels like silk is being put on your skin. It feels absolutely amazing. This is also one of those products that you don't want to rub in your skin. Okay? You don't want to rub into your skin. You want to press, 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 press it into your skin. Okay? So those both have your agariline peptide that reduce wrinkles, helps to relax tension, helps to keep the skin feeling and looking extremely young, youthful. Okay. And also, I want to show you guys the eye complex. That's all the product that you need, probably less than that. Okay. So when a person is thinking about their skincare regimen and they're asking themselves, how much product should I use? I get that all the time. All the time. More does not mean more. Okay. More does not mean that you're going to get a better or faster result. Okay. So when you're using your eye cream, you literally need half of a pea size. Okay. Half a pea size. Okay. That's all you need for these serums. And if anybody's on here, listen, I have a lot of my favorite people on this live, and they have my products and they use my products, and they are like, Mark, I don't need that much. I'm like, no, you don't. And they last forever. Okay. And, again, I did this because, like I said, I worked with doctors, I worked with chemists, I worked with toxicologists, and these natural organic ingredients are just that. They have these products have less fillers in them and more of the good stuff, right? So less of the filler products and more of the products that are active, that are going to give your skin that jump start to looking better. Okay, so I'm going to back up. Let's go back to the cleanser. When you're cleansing your skin, you only need about a quarter size of the product. Okay, did you guys get that? You only need a quarter size of the product. So imagine how many quarters are in a cleanser. Okay, if you're using more than that, you're wasting your product. Okay, you guys, you're wasting your product. So you only need a quarter size amount of cleanser. Okay, for your toner, what I like to do, this is a secret, I like to saturate my cotton round first. Saturate your cotton round first, or your cotton balls, okay, with water. Okay, get them saturated with water. Hold them under the sink, squeeze them out, then spray your toner. Okay, because what's happening? The toner is sitting right on the surface of the cotton round or the cotton ball, right? It's sitting right, it's not absorbing into the cotton round, and then you're not getting the full benefit of how many sprays you use. So I like to use about 4 pumps of the resurfacing potion. Okay, so again, less is more. And then our peptide products and our eye products. So let's also talk about, let's see, what's the third? This is the most important product, Arnica montana. Okay, Arnica is a phytonutrient, you guys. All right. So talking about organics, let's talk about some of these plants, right? That's what phyto means, plant-based, okay, or from a plant. That's literally what phyto means, okay? Arnica montana is a flower that is known to decrease puffiness, swelling, bruising, heals the skin regeneration. Okay, so eye bags, wrinkles, bruising, Arnica montana. Okay, there are, even if you go to Whole Foods, Arnica is in, you can take it orally. Okay, they have Arnica tinctures where you put under your tongue. They have Arnica creams and they have Arnica pills. Okay, so anybody that knows or has ever gotten injectables in their face and they bruise a lot, their doctor has probably told them to go and get an Arnica cream, right? Because that is what Arnica does. It helps swelling, decreases swelling, helps blood circulation. Okay, so that is what the Ageless Radiance Eye Cream has in it. Okay, that's what your Ageless Radiance Eye Cream has in it. Okay, it's Arnica montana. So if an eye cream doesn't have Arnica in it, you're not going to get a lot of depuffing, okay, from that eye cream. You're not going to get a lot of depuffing from that eye cream, right? You have to have an eye cream that has Arnica in it, okay? Also, next, let's talk about the last vitamin A, or the last A, vitamin A, okay? Vitamin A, what does this particular vitamin do? There's so many vitamins. Vitamin A encourages healthy skin cell production. That's it, right? We've heard of retinols, we've heard of retin A. That is what vitamin A does. It helps skin cell turnover and promotes the production of the healthy cells under the dead skin that has just been lifted off of the skin, off of the face. Okay, so that's what vitamin A does. You can also take vitamin A orally. There are vitamin A oils. There are tons of vitamin A products out there. You just want to make sure that you are using a product that has some type of vitamin A in it, or you're taking vitamin A. Okay, and Ageless Radiance has vitamin A in it as well. I'm like, you guys see how I'm feeling my hand? Because it feels so good. And all the products smell just like flowers. It's amazing. Okay, so vitamin A, vital, vital, vital. Let's get back to our cellular renewal serum and get back to these peptides, okay? This serum is something that you use under a moisturizer or by itself because it does have very high levels of your hyaluronic, okay? So whatever skin regimen you're doing, if you don't like for your skin to feel really heavy and weighed down, if you have the mature skin type to where you like it to just feel very light at all times, you really don't need heavy creams to moisturize your skin, cellular renewal. This is what you need because it also has stem cells, your plant stem cells. So you have your plant stem cells and your peptides. Okay? So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to make sure that you go, if you're interested in your Mother's Day kit, if you're interested in your Mother's Day kit, which would come with 4 products, if you're interested in the kit, you have to message me, okay? If you're interested in the kit, you have to message me. If you're interested in the individual products, okay, Mom, then just go online and look up the individual products, okay? And I'm going to put After we're done with the live, I will put the links to each product. Okay? So that's it. Those are some of the A's in organic chemistry. I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers. I'm Mr. Robinson. Hey, boys and girls. Let's talk about the alphabet. Vitamin A, arnica montana, arginine peptide, and your alpha hydroxy fruit acids. These are the anti-aging powerhouses. These are anti-aging powerhouses for skin care. Hands down, they are tried and true. They have been used for years to turn back the hands of time. And I'm very sure that in this crazy time that we live in, where we cannot really be around too many people, and if we have an elderly parent that has a compromised immune system, we know that, you know, having a big to do at anyone's house for Mother's Day is just probably not the best thing to do right now. You know, if it's not skincare, make sure that you let your mom know that you love her. Make sure that you let her know that, you know, she is everything she ever could have been to you in the ways of being a mother. That's what I'm going to do, because material things fade, they come and go, but you know, we really want to make sure that our mothers know how appreciated they are. Um, and if you give them something tangible, that's just icing on the cake. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am going to again put the links to these amazing products. Again, this is the perfect anti-aging kit. It's not too much. It's not overwhelming for them, right? You have your cleanser, your toner, your eye cream, and your serum. It really doesn't get much easier or simple than that. And they feel so amazing, and they smell so amazing. I mean, it is one of the number one things that every client that I have, whether it's from a celebrity client to my clients that are in their 80s. I have a client that swears by the product in her 80s. She is just the diva of all divas. She's in her late 80s too. And she actually has me when she comes in and does the laser treatment, but she has me rub her down. I'm like, okay, I think you're liking this a little bit too much, but she does have very dry skin on her arms, and she just loves the way the products feel. And of course, everybody loves a good rub down, but they feel and smell so amazing. So get your mother something that will, invigorate all the senses um, this Mother's Day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to all my MH believers. Love you so much. See you soon.